I'm here with Naoko. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
You are. Perfectly.
Fantastic. Now, you have been in Torchwood and Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So when you were given the script for Torchwood, did they come to you and say this is a spin-off of Doctor Who, or did they just leave it for you to work out?
Well, I guess, I mean, there was a lot of explanation because luckily I did Doctor Who. You know, I was invited to Torchwood, and because it was a brand new, it's a baby, you know, it's our baby, so it was a huge sort of creative process. It was such an organic thing, you know, Torchwood. So again, it sort of develops on its own, and it's like a work in progress. Again, you see, this is what happens. I never answer the questions, and I forget what you asked.
That's okay. That's okay.
Can I blame jet lag? And actually, I had my first coffee in 2.5 years today, because I'm in Melbourne.
Was it a good coffee?
Yes, it was great. But my brain is my body's going, coffee.
Thank you so much for joining me and having a chat. I hope that you get some rest soon.
Thank you very much.
Hey, we are talking with Alicia Jade. Now, Alicia is the originator of the Banksia Project, and she's also an incredible creator. How are you?
I'm excellent, out of the rains, thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about what the Banksia Project is and what does it do?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Banksia Project was formed to really help raise a group of female creators that we have within Australia and give them some exposure and some skills in the Supanova guest area to really help try and develop them so they can go out into the community and basically be superpowered, I guess, really. So, because I noticed that there aren't a lot of women sort of in around this area, but I know that there are so many extremely talented creators like Karen and like Danica, who we had at Gold Coast, and like Rachel that we had in Melbourne, who really just can use the skills that we coach on the weekend and online up in the lead up to the event to really develop their craft and their skills for this kind of environment. So, yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit about Storytellers and what your involvement in that was?
So Storytellers is an anthology of women and non-binary creators that myself and Samantha Calcraft put together last year. So we financed it and paid everyone their page rate, and then we kickstarted the printing. And it's come out beautifully. So it's 10 different stories, and they're all about stars, so Storytellers. But it's come out really well. I'd like to do more anthologies in the future like that, because I think paying anthologies is something that is a real cornerstone, especially for people who may not have done a lot of comics work before, want to get their feet in, want to have some experimentation, and also an opportunity to really put together a gorgeous book. So yeah, it's Storytellers. It's $19, and yeah, I've got a bit of a box of them, so hopefully I won't run out.
Okay, I'm here with Reinhardt. Now, this is utterly incredible. How long did it take you to make?
About 1,200 hours in total between the two of us.
1,200? Do you have a full-time job as well?
I'm an engineering student.
Yes, you really are. So I guess my question is, how much movement can you get in a costume this big?
Honestly, quite a bit. I'm very happy with the knee articulation. The costume walks very naturally. We'll be doing a bit of work on the arms and hands. Currently not a huge amount, but we've got a lot more planned. We're not done yet.
So what was it about the character that you loved enough to make you want to do all of this?
The sheer size of it and scale. We wanted to build something that was immense and crowd-stopping.
Yeah, it worked. And do you have any plans for any other giant characters like this?
Not at this time. We'll be spending the next 3 months finishing this off. We've still got a shield and a hammer and a whole bunch of articulation to finish first.
It's giant, and I'm so impressed. Congratulations. I'd ask for a high. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have Bajo and Hex with me. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks so much for having us.
Now, you're here promoting your new book, which is a children's book. What inspired you to write a book for kids?
Well, Scholastic, our publisher, approached us with an idea, basically, of like a character trapped in a video game. And we said, yes, why don't we think of that? That's awesome. And then we got together with them and we just nutted out a whole bunch of ideas. And then we kind of came up with Pixel Raiders from that point.
Yeah, because we host Good Game and also Good Game Spawn Point, which is aimed at a younger audience. I think they would just, they saw maybe a group of readers there who'd be really interested in reading something maybe inspired by the games that they love to play. So the first book is called Dig World, set in a a game world where you mine for things and build stuff. So if you've ever played a game like that, then you might see some parallels that we've made there.
Now, the book includes art as well. It's sort of a graphic novel situation going on. What was the inspiration for that sort of setup?
Well, we have an incredible illustrator, Chris Kennett, who, well, I think when we sort of started talking about the book, we knew that there would be illustrations in there, but...
I'm so sorry. I held it as long as I could.
We knew there would be illustrations in there, but we had no idea that the artist would be so incredibly talented and that he would do so many illustrations. So it was actually this wonderful surprise for us to have written this story and then to see it visualized you know, so beautifully and so completely by this wonderful artist.
Absolutely. So it kind of came at the end that you got to see the full finished product?
Yeah, we sort of saw little sketches part of the way through, didn't we?
And now I find that like when we're writing, we're thinking much more, or at least I am, of what Chris, our artist, is actually going to draw for us. You know? So I try and put in lots of things. He's going to have a good time drawing this spider with a hat on. You know?
Thank you for joining me, guys.
No worries, thanks for having us.